everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and I'm very excited to have you here. Today I'm going to be doing my April TBR cart filling. So last time I did a video like this, you guys seemed to really enjoy it. It was just me kind of taking books off my shelf and putting them on my TBR cart and kind of talking about why I chose them. So for fun, I decided to do the same thing this month. So I have added quite a few books to my bookshelves. I was on a book buying ban for a whole 3 days and then it continued. So I am going to just start picking the books that I really want to read this month. There are quite a few of them that I really want to get to. April is definitely a time of historical fiction for me. Seems to be the #1 goal here. So without further ado, I'm gonna start picking out some books so I'm not wasting your time jibber jabbering. So first I'm gonna go through the reds and then the greens, the yellows, orange, brown, blue, green, white, and then finally gray and black. So let's get started. Okay, so for my red books, I only actually picked 2. There weren't very many that I actually wanted to read this month, but the first one is Bridge of Souls by Victoria Schwab, which is the 3rd installment of the Cassidy Blake series, and I am so excited for this book. I read Bridge of Souls, or not Bridge of Souls, this is Bridge of Souls, City of Bones, and Bridge of Souls, City of Bones, and what was the other one called? I don't even remember what that book was called. But anywho's, I read the first 2 and I absolutely loved them. I enjoyed the story. It was super cute too, so I'm very excited to finally get to read the 3rd one. I got this when it first came out. And I know it's going to be super cute, so I'm very excited for this one. And next I chose Bad Romance by Heather Demetrios. I haven't heard actually much about this book on BookTube, but it's about a girl who has an abusive stepfather, and when she leaves and gets married, she's in kind of that same relationship where it's abuse ridden and she just wants out. I've never heard of this book before. I actually seen it at my local Salvation Army and I decided to pick it up, so I'm very excited. On to the browns. I'm gonna pull brown, yellow, and orange together because I'm not sure if and green together because I'm not sure if I'll actually find anything. So let's go.
I don't wanna wait, oh not a minute more. This fever, it's not getting colder. With a big, big love, it's only getting stronger. You know it's moving mountains like a weight of paper. Light it up, light it up. Like a weight of paper.
I'm gonna take a slight intermission because my bookshelf just fell.
Light it up, light it I don't wanna wait, oh not a minute more.
Okay, so while I was down there, I picked out a couple more books. I don't know what happened. My shelf just kind of like leaned and all my books were falling down, so I wanted to fix it before they actually fell and it just caused a big old mess. So these are the books I picked out. There aren't very many. I think this one's TBR is going to be very small, but it is what it is. I'm just not sure what kind of reading mood I'm in. First, I have The Last Musician by Lisa Maxwell. This book has been on my TBR for a hot minute. I just haven't decided if I wanted to read it yet. So maybe if I put it on this month's TBR, I'll actually read it. I also have Emergency Contact by Mary H.A. Coy. This was included in my spring 2021 book haul. I'm very excited for this. I've been eyeballing it. I think it's about 2 people who are kind of not sure about their life and they stay in touch via text message and fall in love or something. I don't know, but it seems super cute. I also chose Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I have friends who have been begging me to read a Brandon Sanderson book. I have heard amazing things of the Mistborn trilogy from a few of my BookTube friends, but haven't got there yet. But I think I'm going to start with Skyward just because I've heard very great things about it and I'm really excited. Next, I have Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This has been on my bookshelf for literally probably about a year now, and I need to get my life together and finally read it, so we gonna do it. Next, I have The Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams. This book has been on my TBR for a while as well. I just haven't been in the mood to read it. Hopefully I can read it this month. Next, I have After by Anna Todd. So the reason I wanted to read this was because I remember reading it when it was a Harry Styles fanfic back in like 7th grade. And now it's published into a guy named Hardin. That's not Harry Styles. Who that man be? I don't know. But I want to read it. Alright, on to the white and black books. Let's do it.
You know I'm not getting any longer.
Good gravy. So I did pick out quite a few more books. Let's talk about them. So first I picked out Glitter by Erilyn Pike. I think this is about a world where it's like modern day Versailles. I'm saying that wrong. Oops. And everybody there is super beautiful and she wants to get out, but she has to take a draw called Glitter. I don't know, but it seems super interesting. I got it on Book Outlet and it seemed extremely interesting, so I'm very excited for it. Next I have Send For Me by Lauren Fox. This is a historical fiction and I'm very excited for it. I've heard amazing things about it and I'm just historical fiction mood lately. Next I have The Iron King by Julie Kagwa. This I picked up about in the summer from Barnes & Noble. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about it and I'm just really excited to read it. Next I have is Divergent by Veronica Roth because I've never read Divergent and why not? Next I have is Lockdown Escape from Furnace by Alexander Gordon Smith and 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asser. The reason I want to read these two is because I'm going to be doing a video entitled Rereading Books from Middle School that I loved. And I loved these books in middle school, so I'm hoping to reread them and love them the same. Next I have The Chain by Adrienne McKinty. This book is about when, okay, so it's a super weird concept. So someone kidnaps your kid, but in order to get your child back, you have to kidnap someone else's child. And if that person doesn't kidnap another child, you kill their child. Insane. I'm excited. Next, I have The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. This book is written in verse, and I love books that were written in verse. Poetry. Exciting. And finally, I have A Nearly Normal Family by M.T. Evertson. I've heard really great things about this book, and I'm very excited for it. So now I'm going to go ahead and build my TBR cart, add everything on it, and end this video. Claire, that was super dramatic. Hello. So I just wanted to pop in and say there are going to be a couple books on my TBR cart that I did not mention. They are from actually last month's TBR, but I never read them, so I'm adding them to my TBR. And then I have two that I'm currently reading. It's the end of March, and I'm reading them for a video that will go up in April, so I just wanted to add them to the loop super quick. So first one is Orphan Monster Spy by Matt Killian and They Went Left by Monica Hesse, and I'm also reading The War Outside by Monica Hesse. If you want to watch this video, it will be out in a couple weeks. It will be me reading historical fiction, which is super exciting. But then these books will be added as well. I had them on my March TBR and I did not get to them, so I'm going to be adding them to this month. First I have The Man's Room by Rachel. Then I have The Wedding Date by Jasmine Gilroy. The Proposal by Jasmine Gilroy, Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Malscalco, and Bunny by Mona Awad, and then finally Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. All of these will be added to my TBR as well, so let's fill this sucker up.
Like an avalanche that falls, and pretty soon you'll be buried under. Light it up, you'll be buried under. Light it up, light it up.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give it a super big like. Make sure you comment down below and tell me what you're reading throughout the month of April. Make sure you comment down below and tell me what you're reading throughout the month of April, and if you read any of these books and what you thought of them. And without further ado, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!